And what a beautiful day!
eDeaf in Johannesburg invited DTV to celebrate the graduation of 50 learners. Tell us about this graduation and why it is important. We met with a business called iSolve and had a discussion about learnerships. They are one of the top IT training providers in South Africa. We asked them, why not do IT training for the deaf? We have many deaf people who want to have an IT qualification. There are IT courses with hearing lecturers using an interpreter, but they want a deaf person training with the deaf. We agreed on a strategy and met MICT SETA. They helped with the funding and the process unfolded with their continuous support. Thank you to MICT SETA.
Our aim at eDeaf is to create training and employment opportunities in various fields. For example, AET business practices, ABET, ShopRite checkers, and now we have the IT qualification. It is the first time in South African deaf history that we are awarding IT qualifications here at eDeaf. Yes, before there were qualifications awarded to the deaf externally, and the interns at retail stores like ShopRite Checkers got qualified. This is the first time that IT qualifications are awarded at eDeaf, and that is an achievement.
As an IT manager, why is this graduation so important? Because it is the first time a deaf person is training the deaf students in South Africa, maybe even in the world, for NQF Level 3. We also need to acknowledge that all 50 learners passed with a 100% mark. It is important to celebrate that. Was this the first time you trained deaf learners? No. I trained at a company called GPRI. I trained with a hearing lecturer, where we swapped with each other teaching. At eDeaf, I was fully responsible for training the 50 learners. I learned a lot from this experience. Now for the exciting part, the learners receiving their qualifications. I'm happy that I received my qualification. I'm not in a rush to get a job. I want to qualify in NQF 4 and 5 first. I want to show that the deaf can do it. I want more qualifications. I want to study more. There are a lot of hearing people in IT and almost no deaf people. I want us to develop and have the same impact as hearing people.
I feel ready to enter the world, for I'm passionate about working in the IT industry. I'm proud of my qualification. I hope to get more qualifications in the near future. I feel so proud and excited. I realized I can enter the professional world and work in public management, for example, showing that the deaf can work in the IT field.
How do the learners cope under pressure? It was a challenge for the learners. The problem stems from the various standards, of deaf schools in South Africa that had an influence on the learners. I solved that by dividing them into groups. Each group had a leader. Assignments were a big challenge. Only through working with them and encouragement did they succeed. It worked well.
The challenges I experienced in the course was the English terminology used. I found some words difficult. The sign language of the other learners was different because of their schools. It was difficult at first. The course books were also very thick, with very difficult English. Luckily, the lecturer explained. IT was a challenge because I'd never studied it. When we started, the lecturer gave us a very thick file. It was overwhelming.
What are the long-term plans for eDeaf and IT training? I have a big dream. I want eDeaf to provide IT training to the whole of South Africa. We have a 5-year plan. We started in Johannesburg and will expand to Pretoria, thereafter to Durban and Cape Town. After that, we'll expand to where the need arises. In the next 2 to 3 years, we're planning to have 500 learners. What should a prospective learner have if they want to apply for this learnership? Qualifications are very difficult for the deaf to have, so we are not too strict with applicants. What is more important for us is your attitude. If you have a passion for learning, if you have the patience to commit to a program, you are welcome and we will do an assessment. Very few times we will say, "Not now, it's best you join the other program first to prepare you to join the IT program later." Give yourself time and don't think you can't. Come and we'll assess you. You can.